Full stop. A compliance affidavit shall be first shared with the CSCDJ and thereafter filed before this court, indicating compliance, failing which this court will be constrained to adopt contempt proceeding against the officers of the state if full compliance has not been effected. Then,
then Bombay, Millards. So Lordship sees Bombay at page 8, Millards. Most of it is in substantial compliance, except for the part so far as TDS is concerned. On TDS, the Lordships will pass an omnibus orders on all high courts, Millards. Would your Lordships only see, this is unfortunately, Millards, your Lordships will see, if your Lordships, the second last column, what they've been doing is many state governments have again tinkered with your Lordship's order on allowances. After your Lordship's order, there's no question of the state governments now saying that this is not permissible under our rules. We will not allow it. Mobile handsets can't be. Your Lordships, remember during the hearing also this question on mobile handsets, ACs,
that we'll deal with separately.
Furniture, ACs. So an omnibus order on the count that there's no question of now deviation from your Lordships.
That we'll deal with.
So far as Bombay is concerned, only this, because they have now said we'll take a call on mobile handsets and AC and furniture.
That we will.
Otherwise, there has been substantial compliance so far as Bombay is concerned. They have taken effective steps.
Which are the states which are not compliant?
Calcutta.
West
Bengal has moved an IAF for extension of time with us.
We'll give you a time till 15th of August to comply by 15th of August.
I'm only requesting some more time. It was 15th of August. I don't want to come back, seek further time.
It has to be, because 7 opportunities have been granted to us. All states have paid. I mean, how can West Bengal say we will not? Then you say that, look, then you can sit at home, will not take any work from judicial officers. They are all working there.
May I say this? It's only pertaining to arrears. Rest of the things have been implemented pertaining to the arrears.
Telangana state
not compliant, because in the Amicus report it says partially compliant.
How much have you paid?
They will not. None of the states are very smart. None of them will say how many judicial officers are there. They will say we have complied.
Once we
no
come
details
clear,
of
shall come clear on this. My filing everything follows.
I just for giving specific.
State of West Bengal, there has been non-compliance by the state of West Bengal with the orders of this court. Full stop. The time has been 1 year's time is sought for effecting compliance, which is unreasonable. Full stop. We grant time for full compliance till 15 August 2024. We'll keep the matter for reporting compliance on 20 August. We'll keep the matter. We extend time for compliance until 20 August 2024. Full stop. The proceeding shall be listed on 23 August 2024, on which date both the Chief Secretary and the Finance Secretary for the state of West Bengal shall remain present before this court with affidavits indicating compliance.
All states, just bring to your Lordship's notice, all state government and union government wanted with the 116, that was the 7th Pay Commission. We are on the threshold of the next Pay Commission 2026, and yet our judicial officers after 8 years, 9 years haven't received it. It's not as if it's a separate case for judicial officers. Most of these recommendations are at par with state government and union officers.
We are constrained to pass the above order. We are usually circumspect in directing the personal presence of the officers of the state. Full stop. However, this is a situation where the officers, the bureaucracy has received the revision of their pay scales and other allowances with effect from 1 January 2016. Full stop. Judicial officers are yet to receive the revision, the revised pay scales and allowances. So the arrears which are due to them in terms of the SNJPC, So 8 years have elapsed. Full stop. Despite, as we have already noted, despite sufficient opportunities, there has been non-compliance. Full stop. It is in this backdrop that we have been compelled to pass the above order. So then,
Instead of
I'll just take.
bureaucracy, your lordships may consider administrative officers in the executive.
bureaucracy, administrative officers in the executive.
But it's a better word, that's
Better.
Let's take
The
this if Manoj permit me. Manoj, just one thing, Manoj may not say that state of West Bengal has not complied. Manoj may kindly say partially complied as the amicus has stated, because it seems that we have.
But you have not told us how much you have paid. You tell us how much you have paid, then we would have
I'll
recorded.
come back on this and just.
Anyway, you now, you figured, all right, which is the next one now?
Just only one thing, if just in case we are not complying by 20th, then Manoj may require the presence of.
Now they have to remain present with an affidavit of compliance. Otherwise, we'll send them marching from here. Yes.
Plus, Chhattisgarh also concern is the allowances, Malas. But if your lordship, 1 minute, tax, my God said there will be an
Tax will pass a separate order.
Again, the same thing in Chhattisgarh also. They will say we are considering whether we should grant those allowances. I don't understand those GOs. With all due respect, Malas. After there is a Supreme Court judgment, the subject matter of all those GOs mentions the Supreme Court judgment of 4th January 24 and then says we will now consider whether we must grant those allowances.
Where is that in your note?
If your lordships kindly see page 10, Chhattisgarh Millets, your lordships will see committee is considering upon the mode of payment of concurrent charge allowance. State has issued geo-dated so and so sanctioning increments on acquiring higher qualification, but no date has been mentioned. All that is clear in your lordship's judgment. There's no question of now saying that we will deviate from your lordship's judgment. And your lordship will see this.
State of Chhattisgarh, comma, the geo issued by the state indicates that the committee is considering the mode of payment of the concurrent charges allowance, correct? The concurrent charges allowance. The state has issued a geo sanctioning the increments on acquiring higher education qualification, but no date has been mentioned for effecting compliance.
And out of 20, only 11 have been sanctioned.
And full stop, out of 20
allowances,
only 11 allowances have been sanctioned. Full stop. The state, the conduct of the state of Chhattisgarh is plainly unacceptable. Full stop. Despite 7 opportunities, 7 is there also, no?
Everywhere.
Despite 7 opportunities, the judgments of this court have not been complied with. We direct the personal presence of the Chief Secretary and the Finance Secretary of the state of Chhattisgarh before this court on 20 August 2024. 20 August bola tha na?
23rd minutes.
23 August 2024, together with affidavits of compliance, failing which the court would be constrained to take recourse to the exercise of its contempt jurisdiction. All right, that's Chhattisgarh. Then full compliance by the 23rd. Yes, and the Chief Secretary and Finance Secretary have to be personally present in this court on that day. Now we are not going to say that if you comply with, then you need not be present, because then they'll not comply with. Only if we now direct presence that they will comply with. We now know how to extract compliance with the order. Yes. We're not going to send them to jail if they comply, but they have to be present here and tell us that they have complied. Nothing doing now. Yes. Which is the next?
Delhi, Maharaj, page 12, no allowances, no arrears of allowances have been paid.
Delhi?
No allowances, no arrears of allowances. Last 2 column.
The NCTD, the government of NCTD has not complied with the orders passed by this court. Full stop. No case for extension has been made out. Full stop. We therefore direct full compliance with the orders of this court by 14 August, by 20 August 2023. The Chief Secretary and the Finance Secretary of GNCTD shall remain personally present before this court on 23 August 2023, together with affidavits of compliance for the purpose of reporting compliance, failing which the court would be constrained to take recourse to the exercise of its contempt jurisdiction. Then,
My lords, Assam, no compliance. They moved an IA for extension saying citing floods because there was no
Assam?
floods in the year of.
Filed an affidavit, Lordship. Lordship, we have issued the notification. So far as 14 heads are concerned, Lordship, we have issued the notification, the report, because it came later, Lordship. That was the only thing, Lordship. The time, Lordship, that is being taken, Lordship, is we are really, Lordship, now facing disaster. in
Learned
the state,
Council
Lordship.
appearing on behalf of the state of
Disaster
Assam
situation,
states that a notification has now been issued for the payment of 14 allowances.
14 allowances in the time.
Full stop.
Not 7, Lordship, 6. Lordship said
7.
There has to be full compliance with the orders of this court. Full stop. This court is not inclined to grant any further extension of time or exemption to the state. Full stop. The Chief Secretary and the Finance Secretary of the state of Assam shall remain personally present before this court on 23. ऊपर जो लिखा था ना 20th August and 23 August. Same order.
Lordship,
Assam, we are
Lordship, our situation is a bit critical, Lordship, is because of disaster situation.
Yes,
Lordship.
these are people who are
Lordship has
working. These are people who are working in service.
Yes,
You have to pay
Lordship.
them now and just
Lordship,
seven
I-
opportunities. No?
Lordship, may I just submit, Lordship? Lordship has given time to the other state till 15th of August.
20th August we have given you. We have given you time until 20th of August, paid by 20th of August, and asked the Chief Secretary and Finance Secretary to be in court on the 23rd of August to report that they have complied. So that then we will we'll put an end to the matter.
That may be exempted, Lordship.
No,
We
no.
are in a genuine situation.
Then I don't know what will happen.
Different
Then there will
from-
be another application for extension. Once we say this, the money will come.
Lordship, we are in a peculiar disaster situation, Lordship. We are facing it, Lordship, in the state, Lordship, everyone is.
How much is the amount that you have to pay?
Lordship, I suppose it is more than 100 crores, Lordship, more than, it will be for a state like Northeast, and we are facing floods, Lordship. It is
Ask
the
the-
third round of floods. It is the third round of
Ask
floods.
the government. Ask the government of India to pay you. They'll pay you from some other head. Yes.
Lordship,
Which is other.
Lordship, may our case, Lordship, may kindly consider.
No,
Lordship.
no state.
The other states will not come out with this situation,
No,
Lordship.
no.
Our situation is a bit critical, Lordship.
We'll not do anything like
Lordship,
that.
may consider it on the next day, Lordship, on 23rd.
Still to remain, we'll see if.
Lordship, 23rd, if we don't show any progress, Lordship,
On the
kindly,
23rd
kindly consider.
On the 23rd, if you are not able to pay, let the Chief Secretary and Finance Secretary come here and tell us why you can't pay. We'll consider your request. But they must remain
Lordship, we-
personally present.
Lordship, that's what, Lordship, I was only requesting, Lordship. Kindly pass that order on 23rd, Lordship, if we don't do.
No.
Lordship, we are in a situation, Lordship.
No.
We are in a
Not at
critical
all.
situation, Lordship.
Tell us
That's why I'm
from when
pressing.
did your judicial.
Otherwise, I would not have
then
pressed it,
Tell
Lordship.
us when, from what date did you revise the pay scales of your administrative officers?
That we have complied, Lordship,
From which day?
so far as the administrative officers.
Huh.
So far as the SNJPC, Lordship, we have complied with everything, Lordship.
No.
That I can't offhand tell, Lordship, from which
When
date.
have they got
Lordship. I'll take
revisions? We'll
instructions.
tell you, 1st of January 2016.
Lordship, we have complied with every direction of the SNJPC, Lordship. We have complied with
That's the
everything.
point. We'll pay the state civil service officers. Judicial officers are not our.
Lordship, I
they're
am not making a
our-
legal argument, Lordship. I am not making a legal,
Not at all.
it's on
Now we have-
it's on a different criteria, Lordship. It's
Now
only
what
on
about,
this.
who else, Mr. Parmeshwar?
My lord, so far as Guwahati High Court is concerned, my lord, Arunachal, Nagaland and Mizoram, my lords, notifications are there, but release of funds is, according to the last affidavits, not comes. So your lordships may direct, they have same direction so far as Arunachal, Nagaland and
The
Mizoram.
same direction shall apply to the states of Arunachal, Nagaland and Mizoram.
Mizoram.
Then,
Lordship,
So
I
far
am
as-
here for the state of Nagaland. All the information has been collated, is scrutinized, is just pending with the finance department, your lordship. There has been compliance. We've accepted all the allowances, your lordship.
let's
So
apply.
kindly give us time and your
Yeah,
lordship
we
may
give you
not,
time till 20th of August.
insofar as the presence of the chief secretary and. the
We have to
finance-
now, we have to secure presence.
Because there has been substantial compliance, it's
Yes.
just the dispersal of funds, your lordship.
The compliant come here, come visit Delhi once, yes.
My lords, Gujarat, my lords, I am now told there is substantial compliance except TDS.
TDS, that we'll just pass an omnibus order.
Himachal Pradesh, my lords, the affidavit doesn't give us any information, fortunately, so far as